I mean, swings and roundabouts, really, isn't it? Because completely didn't do the plan, but we are now in a situation where we're 3 guns up. It's one of them. In an ideal world, we would have caught Taco. Like, the whole plan, right, in my head was Taco gets caught lacking by himself. We take whatever he's got on him, hopefully a strap. I then inevitably get a phone call or approached by one of the members or OGs or whatever the fuck they're called, and they go, why has he been robbed? We explain the situation, and then they're on some, oh shit, like, okay, yeah, whatever. We get the jewels, we can think about the guns. That is literally gone completely out the window, and we're now in a situation where you've smoked Vinny and Taco, who, let me fucking remind you, are OGs, right? They're like, they're as in CG as a person in CG can be. And Peanut was there, who we see a lot. But we have 3 straps. The position we put ourselves in is ultimately, we can't give those guns back because, well, if I have a conversation with Kay, you got to look at it like this. Kay's going to be livid at them, right? Because if I woke up and you man came to me and was like, we've lost 3 guns,
because we robbed them as well.
So we have to take into account he's going to be vexed at the man that got robbed. Because 3 guns is a lot of guns in this climate, bro. Like, a lot of guns. To lose in 1 go is crazy.
And they're crafted too. They're not even PD guns.
Yeah.
So they're like proper
things.
So
the vibe I got from the conversation we
had
had is, because every time we brought up the conversation with Kay, bro, they jumped on the defensive. They do not want to sit down with Kay and say, yeah, we got smoked and lost 3 of our good guns to the Manor.
They don't.
They were
against
really
the
trying
idea
to
of
push
me
it.
speaking to Kay?
Yeah, I'm really against it.
Well, then they probably want to brush the whole thing under the rug and not even have to tell him what happened.
But that's why
that's
I was
what it
so
sounds
adamant. Like that's why it needs to go to Kay, because if it does and it becomes a bigger deal, we get that respect.
You got to think of it like this, right? Like, in their eyes, because CG see from a CG tinted lens. There's CG and then there's everyone else. We're small fish to them in their eyes. So for small fish to come and take 3 guns off them, that's like, they would consider that embarrassing. They will be vexed at them.
They'll be embarrassed and vexed, and the only way, in my opinion, for them to clean slate this isn't to get the guns back off us and call it a day, because the streets will talk about that. They'll smoke us. I guarantee if we give we give the guns back or don't give the guns back, we are getting shot, in my opinion.
Bro, and Kay is smart enough to know that we are going to be aware of that. Like, in what world are they going to let that happen? We handle, like, bro, we're providing them the guns to come smoke us with. Like, it don't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, exactly.
The conversation I can have with Kay, I can talk to him and I can say what we was aiming to do with robbing Taco and what it led to. But I can be brutally honest with him and say, look, getting to this point was never part of the plan, but we're not stupid. If I hand you back these 3 guns now, they're going to be 3 guns you're going to be getting into one of them stolen whips in and trying to shoot us with. Why would we do that?
Yeah.
Like.
And if they try and go on, like, go on.
Minimal negotiation, like. See, there is not really a negotiation, because you could look at it, oh, we return everything that we didn't get from Taco. But even so, like, I still think they'll do the same thing. I don't think it would change.
No.
And unless Kay wakes up and he is literally more pissed at them than he is at us, I don't know him well enough to know how that will go.
Can't like Ricky just scared the shit out of me, bro.
I'm pretty sure Kay will just back his boys, bro. I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, he will, but also if he finds out that it was started, like, yeah, he'll do what anyone should do, right? Which is to the outside, he'll be on side, but it doesn't mean he's not going to bollock them behind closed doors.
Yeah.
One thing I will say though, do we know, like, do we even have an estimate on how many straps these man have got?
No, but like logistically
Vinny was chatting hella shit about how many they have though.
Yeah, which in my opinion is a load of shit, bro. Or logistically speaking, with the little amount of ammunition contracts that are out on the streets, I couldn't see them having more than having more than about 8, maybe a little bit more.
Unless they are buying bare legal ones or just have a bunch of PD ones that they, bro, I can't lie, you don't want to be going into a conflict with PD ones full stop.
No.
Like, so unless
But
you
at
have
the
a
same
bunch of
time, you
legal
also
ones
don't
that
want
are
to be
just,
going against them.
bro. Yeah, true. Bro,
Like,
either
PD
way
just
though,
make it risky for
legal ones
everyone.
become expensive very quickly as well.
I thought a chess move.
What's that?
As it stands, you've left it. It's a conversation between me and Kay, and the deal will be negotiated, right?
Yeah.
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 In between now and that conversation with Kay, it is everyone's here objective to make them break that deal. Think about it like this, right? They're waiting on me to speak to Kay so that we can go, yeah, okay, we'll give the guns over, or we'll go, no, we won't. If they do something before that happens, it completely throws the negotiation out the window.
True.
Because then we have the ground to stand on. So Kay can call me and be like, or I can call him and be like, yeah, there was supposed to be a conversation, but this morning Peanut did this. It's off the table.
So I think what we do is we put William in Manor clothing. Don't tell him about no
not
conflicts,
happening. Not
and
happening.
send him down
Not
to the
happening.
Oh, no, what you, no.
No.
All you got to do is don't have no fucking straps on you. Don't change up no ways. Be at the yard. Make sure that the hotheads are around. Think about it. Easy ones to get to. Peanut, hot-headed as fuck. You could get him to do some shit. Vinny, hot-headed
Yeah,
as
I
fuck.
think
You could
Vinny's
get him to
probably
do
the
some
best
shit.
chance, bro. If anyone's going to do it, it'll be Vinny.
Zakid, even Chris King, bro.
No, Zakid
If
won't
Chris
step out
King
of line
comes
like
to the
that.
block tomorrow and even knocks one of us out, even that's enough. All you got to do is spark something up in between now and tomorrow. And then their negotiation is completely off the table.
You just need Ved to wake up, bro. Ved can be like a test dummy.
You've literally stole my joke and then just made it bad.
Yeah,
I'm
but
a
it wasn't
beaver.
William, so it was much better. You know, fucking with William like that, bro.
All I do know is right now we need bullets. And a lot of them.
Yeah, we just need to have them constantly craft
I
them,
mean,
bro.
they're luckily not too difficult to make.
Yeah, but the
So
problem is
I
you can
take it
only
the
make
guns
12
we got one mag per gun, right?
minimum.
Bro, wait, like, I think I had 2 mags in the one I have in
Peanut
the
had
house.
2
No, I'm
mags.
just listening,
And then the
Rango.
ones that I put in the house, I put 2 guns in the house that have mags in them. I assume at least.
So there's 2 guns in my apartment, 2 guns in the house, and 1 gun in your apartment, Matt.
Yeah.
What they might try and say to you though, SK, is that they didn't. Toko was trying to go off that he didn't know who he was and that we didn't like. He didn't know he was our neighbour and this and that. And then I also said, well, Ramee pretty much said that he had nothing to do with it, and Ramee knows. And then he basically like shrugged it off and started laughing. So and
Nah,
basically said
he
Ramee did it.
admitted. He
Yeah, that's what I mean,
admitted
and that Ramee basically.
lied.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, he fucked up then by doing that. Because
So
then
Ramee
it just
knew.
validates that he knows who you are. Like, you are always wearing the drip. You're known to Ramee. Like, Ramee knows who you are. That's it. I mean, regardless of the scenario, we can't give him back. The conversation can still be had with Kay, but I think, like, an option is that whole seeing if they do something in between now and that conversation.
Yeah.
What do you lot think about that? What do you think about that, Steve?
Say that last bit again, sorry.
Like, not going up to them and going, hey man, you look like a bitch today, to try and like provoke something.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I mean,
obviously
like,
not.
just being like, just going about our daily business and almost like provide, like, coming across like we're lacking to see if they'll do something.
Yo, what if we buy a
Yeah.
crowbar off Peanut right now?
No, shut up.
I'm gonna be
You
honest.
get
I
what
got
I
a
mean,
fresh
though,
pic-
innit? You
I
get
got
what
a
I'm
fresh
laying
one from
down.
Tackle.
Yeah.
It's one of
You
them.
pocket wiped him.
No, I didn't. It was a bro. I took more from Tackle because bro was getting rude still, even though he got shot down.
It's definitely it would be a wake up call for them though,
100%.
because they've been waving them around.
Like, they can say they have more guns, right? But at the end of the day, they lose one more fight, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
know what I mean?
But this is one thing I've just thought of for sure is I need to transfer the ownership of this motherfucking house. Otherwise, I am staying very fucking away from this whole thing.
True, 1 PD planted and it's GG.
Not even just
Yeah.
that. With how the legislations are, bro. We don't know what they can raid for. Like, we genuinely don't know. because it's all new laws. It might even be gang-related shooting on fucking owned property. You're allowed to search. Like, you don't know.
Who do you transfer to though to be safe?
Can't even. It can't,
William.
No, it can't even be Gigi. It literally can't be
They
Gigi.
could plant a gun on her and get her raided just as easily.
It
We
can't
could
be
do the same to
anyone
them
linked
though.
to the group.
If they start that shit, we could do the
idea.
exact same to them.
I don't think they're wanted, bro. I really don't. But I feel
They
like
will.
their
They will.
egos, they're gonna want it.
Yeah, we are
from an
talking
ego
about
point of
siege
view.
here. They're gonna want it.
You got to remember, bro. These men are and have been. I don't know where they stand now, but like top dog for a very long time. It's like no one ever wants to give that image up. Why would you? I'll be brutally honest with you though. Don't respect this relationship to ever mend because it probably won't.
If you want my honest opinion, it was never going to be a good relationship.
It would have been
There was
a mirror
individuals that had
of
decent
what
relationships.
Mandem was.
Yeah, it would never have been a good gang on gang relationship because they're too messy. One person will say one thing, the other person will go the complete opposite, and then it was just miscommunication. Sorry, man.
One thing we need to get our head around, like to look into here, is we're not trying to achieve anything from them. As much as we want them to not rob us when they see us and all of that, like it's actually not even about.
I doubt
Like,
it, Crane.
us going after their respect is almost giving them the credit and kind of looking up to them in a way. We don't care if they respect us or not. We care about operating and backing all of our people and us respecting ourselves.
They
I'm not
gotta know
letting
the
shit happen,
consequences
right?
when they do stuff like that. Yeah.
Question: what's X's involvement with these lot?
I
Obviously,
don't
chilling
know.
with them a bunch. That's it.
With them a lot.
Question, right? What's everyone's thoughts on everyone having their own gun in their apartment rather than them being in the house, just in case anything happens? So them, like, if we get raided, then we lose one rather than all of them. You know what I mean?
Well, impatience has led us to this point, and now we're suffering the repercussions of impatience, which is we now have 5 straps, 1 yard, and they know exactly where it is, which is why the whole second house conversation was even a thing. Now, if you lot really wanted to be on the ball, we'd go buy a fucking house today or tomorrow, and people would put in money that they can then get back later down the line.